on that note, then I want to read you a list real quick and see if you recognize it. Some of the things are misspelled, but I'm just going to pronounce them the way that they're spelled.
Okay, great. That sounds good.
Okay, so it's Supiaki, stroke, you.
I know what this is.
Yeah, good thing.
They are misspelled.
Yeah. My favorite one is Toesy Roll and Hoop There It Is. And then my favorite part is PS and a lot more. So can you tell us about this list?
Yeah, so this is a photo I took of my very first diary. It's a diary that came from Sanrio. Hello Kitty, but it's the little one that has the dog. And yeah, this was my very first diary. I think I was about 7 or 8 years old at the time. I could look at the date and do the math, but yeah, 7 or 8. And I just have always felt compelled to make lists of music, which is funny. And so all those songs, Sukiyaki by 4 p.m., Tootsie Roll, Whoop There It Is. I think there's a Brandy one in there or something, but those are all my favorite songs, and it just felt really important for me to write that down and just like make a note. And my favorite part actually of that is the PS and a lot more.
Yeah,
because I'm like, yeah. And I also think that those songs are pretty cool. Like I'm not embarrassed to be like, oh yeah, I listen to Whoop There It Is. What up? I'm like 7, like skating. But I love that. And actually that's one of those moments where you have hindsight, and you go, man, I was really into music and making lists and compilations of music forever. I've always been into that. And it's just so fun to see a concrete piece of evidence that shows you that that you've been on your path longer than, the 10 years that I've actually been DJing.
Yeah. Very on brand. It just feels like very much.
Yeah. That's a comforting little piece of evidence right there. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I did that when I was like 7 years old.
Yeah. And it's good that you're like, you can look back at that and just be like, yeah, this is good music for a 7-year-old. Like, this is definitely
totally
a good taste. Yeah.
I mean, it was the 90s, so there was a lot of good music, but but yeah, it's pretty flavorful, I'd say.